Hello students, Michael Sanchez here with Kyle. Kyle, you have a question regarding the bow?
Yeah, I was just wondering how important it was to loosen the bowstring before you put it in the case, and how often you should be doing that. Like before I drove over here, I didn't do it and I always forget about it. So if it's going to be for a short time, a long time, or it's when and where you should do it.
Makes sense. So it's very important when you put the bow away to put it in the case loose, because what can happen is if the bow here is tight or too loose for too long a period of time, it can actually make the stick warp. So let's say I have this, my bow really tight like this, put it in the case, it's really extremely hot outside, I put it in the car for a couple hours. What's going to happen is the hair can actually stretch if it's extreme weather conditions, and it would actually make your bow change kind of positions, the wood, and it could damage the bow actually. It depends on the kind of bow you have. If you have like a really good, delicate Pernambuco bow, it's very bad. If you have like a cheap fiberglass, not so bad, but still a good habit to get into.
And
yeah.
The way you know it's loose is when you can see the strings dangling?
Correct. The way you know is when you first start to see kind of the hairs kind of brush up, kind of thick up to where you can see a couple that are kind of getting off track. You can kind of see it's dangly. You can see, if you can see the stick and the hair almost touching.
So would that be good, or a little more, a little less?
Yeah, that's actually really good.
Okay.
Now you don't want to loosen it so much to where the button starts to actually come off the screw. If you do that, you can actually separate the bow from the hair. You ever seen that before?
No, never seen that before.
You don't want that to happen. So you just want it to be right in between. Kind of when it just first starts to come off the bow, the button, like you're unscrewing it. That's when I see how loose. That's a little bit too loose.
Yeah.
You see that, how loose that is? So you want it to be just kind of like that. So very important. Any other concerns, questions about that?
No, that helps.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, thank you so much for watching today's lesson on bow tightness. If you have any questions, feel free to email me at rivertownviolin@hotmail.com. Hope you guys have a good day.